Howdy everyone, it is Thursday, August 26th of 2010, and this is the Manly Potsies.
He's a man, such a man, such a man. He's a real man's man.
Man, I just cannot believe that it's already the end of summer, that it's already like the end of August. That blows my mind. I woke up this morning and it was 60 degrees out, which is about 15 or so Celsius. So, like, I was actually cold. This week I'm going to change things up a little bit in terms of my video style. Keep everything from getting too boring, because I know we kind of have our little format that we've gotten used to and can get a little bit old, maybe dry. So I'm going to start off with my question instead of leaving it for the end. So, does anyone find that they can't really tolerate watching or sitting in front of certain computer monitors? I know that's a really specific and odd question to ask, but I bring it up for a reason. I have had a really weird kind of mixed relationship with computer monitors ever since this entire thing started. When I first started getting dizzy, I noticed that I could not look at LCD monitors, like, you know, the flat screens and stuff like that. They made me so much dizzier, and I thought that it was because of the fluorescent lights, because it seemed like whenever I was under fluorescent lighting, I felt worse. And slowly, over the last couple of years, that seems to have changed. But before it changed, I actually bought a new computer monitor, a really expensive CRT, the big tube ones, for my computer, because I wanted to have a really good monitor that would hopefully make me feel better, you know. So I've used that for a long time, but since I got my laptop when I was really sick in '08, I haven't used that computer very much. So, flash forward to just a couple days ago, I had some work that I needed to do on my old computer upstairs that has that really expensive, nice CRT monitor. Well, I was up there working on it for like 3 hours or something, and probably about the 2-hour mark, I felt absolutely terrible. I was so dizzy and incredibly nauseous. I mean, I felt just as sick and dizzy as if I had been on a fair ride for like 10 minutes. Just absolutely horrible. And I had to finish up the work that I was doing on it, so I did that. And by that time it was 2:30 in the morning and I needed to go to bed, but I felt so sick because of looking at that monitor for whatever reason that I couldn't go to bed. I just felt so nasty, so I stayed up until 5 a.m. and watched TV. Thank God for Hulu, it saved me. But yeah, so I was just wondering if any of you guys have any problems looking at computer monitors, maybe CRT or LCD. Things like that, because for me it started out that I couldn't tolerate LCDs, and now the only thing that I can tolerate is LCDs. I can't handle any CRTs. I know it's a lot of acronyms. So I don't believe that anyone had any questions this past week. I know we've all been kind of busy with things and some of us are feeling sick, so I'm just gonna bypass that whole thing and get on with it here. Warning, I am going to use the word hope a lot in this next little piece here. Andrew, I hope that things have been improving for you lately, especially that pain that you've been dealing with. You've been doing so much stuff with the move and with all the doctor's appointments and doing all these tests. I really hope you're starting to feel better, man. Dave, thank you so much for keeping the TDC up and running. I did post the other day that I'm having issues currently using IE8 for some odd reason, when you fixed everyone else's problem, it's giving me problems now where it wasn't before, but whatever, that's alright, I'll use opera. So, but yeah, and I hope those skeets aren't bugging you too much, dude. I know what you mean. I live in the Black Swamp, so it's always fun. Frank, good talking to you a lot lately, actually. You're a really cool dude. I hope you know that. I think you do, though. And you're a heck of an inspiration to us all, so keep it up and keep it real, man. DJ, I hope you're doing all right and that things aren't too hectic for you. I know you've been kind of vacant lately, but that's all right. I mean, if you've got things that you need to be dealing with, that's life for you, so I just hope that everything's all right. Our long-lost buddy Joel, who we haven't seen in quite a long time, dude, I hope you're having a great summer, and send me some of those fish that you caught the other day. They looked awesome. I'm envious that you've caught things that big. Even when I finally got to fish in the ocean this summer, when I was at the Outer Banks with my friends, the biggest thing that I caught was, I think, like 6 inches long. So, yeah, I have no luck, even though I like to fish. Paige, I hope you're doing all right. I was obviously worried enough for like 10 people the other day when I found out about all this mitadrine, proamine stuff that's going on. I hope that you're not stressing about it, at least not as much as I was. Keep your chin up, and I really hope that everything works out well. Candace, I'm sorry to hear that you've been feeling so rough lately, hon. I really hope that things start improving for you real soon. You definitely deserve it. You're such a sweetheart. Nikki, I'm really, really glad that you made it safely to Europe and you've managed to travel so much despite having a few bad days. You know, that's fantastic. You see, you've pushed yourself through it all. It's great. You're really brave for doing that. I'm pretty envious, actually. I hope the rest of your trip goes well for you, too. Kylie, good luck with your move. I can't believe that you're actually doing that. Moving so far away would be stressful for anyone, especially for the first time, and it takes an awful lot of guts to do what you're doing, given what you're dealing with, the pots and everything. So I really hope that it goes smoothly for you. Shannon, it was good talking to you last night on the phone, even if it was for only like a minute or so, and about kind of stressful things. You take care of yourself and try not to push yourself too awful hard with your activities. I know you've been up to quite a bit lately, so. And to everyone else out there, I really hope that your POTS, dysautonomia, or whatever chronic illness that you happen to be dealing with, I hope it's not getting you down. It's hard dealing with a chronic illness of any kind. Each of us has been dealt a very difficult hand and what we're going through here, and like Nikki said in her video this past week, you know, it's kind of up to us, each of us as individuals, to push ourselves when we think that we can, so that we don't let the illness steal our life and happiness away from us. You know, no matter what anyone says, it takes a hell of a lot of courage to just live a normal life with what we're all dealing with, and I am insurmountably proud of every single one of you for giving it your all to do just that. You know, there's ups and downs, of course, but having the courage and the determination to keep going despite the downs, for sure, no matter what malady it is that you're dealing with, it's one of the most meaningful and inspiring things that I've ever witnessed. And you're all kings and queens in my book, and I am most definitely honored to know all of you. So that's it for now. Take care, everyone. Hope you all have a great weekend, and I will see you next time. Peace.